Say hello. Hello, YouTube. Hi, everybody. My name's Stephanie, and I would like to talk about a book that I just listened to that gave me some pretty awesome energy, and I was just wanting to share it with all of you. Okay, so I have been getting in the habit of listening to audiobooks in my truck while I'm driving around wherever I'm going. I'm just listening to audiobooks instead of music. Well, if I'm in the mood for music, I'll listen to music. But anyway, so I stumbled across a book called Self-Discipline. The full title is Self-Discipline, Develop daily habits to program your mind, build mental toughness, self-confidence, and willpower. So I found the book on YouTube for free, and it's the full audiobook. It's like 5 hours or something like that. I started listening to this book, and let me tell you, it just gave me this newfound energy, and I just started getting to yard work. I've been putting off this yard work forever. I haven't felt very motivated, and I just got back from a camping trip. My camping trip was amazing. I got some sun. I don't usually tan, but I was in the sun a lot, so I tanned this time. Anyway, I got home, I looked at my yard, and I was like, oh, I just need to get that done. Whew. So this is me, hot and sweaty and dirty and unglamorous, but I'm getting things done. Super done. I started writing down mini goals on what I wanted to accomplish, and it had to do with the house. I just narrowed it down to one thing so that it wasn't overwhelming. I started writing down like some, thinking about some pretty big life goals from this book, and writing down, some micro goals to get there. So micro goals and macro goals. And it really just gives you some, so the book just really gives you some advice on how to, kind of a direction on what to think about and how to narrow it down to what your life goals really are. So this book was super helpful to me. It also, a really cool thing about this book is that it had a section on, thinking about your life biography and what you think your biography would be about if you, to snapshot your entire life. So I started writing down my life and what goals that I felt like I've achieved, and I just came up with this biography, and it just opened my eyes to some major life points, life reflection, I guess you can say. And it was really good for me. Another section of the book talks about coming up with a purpose statement, your life purpose statement. This book really helps you with that. So it was really big for me. And I managed to come up with a purpose statement and a sensory goal statement. He really helps you to really think about your life and what you want to do with it and how to visualize getting there. It just talks you through how to do that and what you might come up with. This is the reprogramming your mind part, and it was really helpful for me. He starts with the daily habits. What kind of daily habits are you doing? Productive daily habits? Are you doing non-productive daily habits? Are your daily habits getting you closer to who you want to be and where you want to be in life? I hope that you start to think about your life purpose, what we're here for, and the self-discipline and the daily habits and the reprogramming of your mind to get to where you want to be in this life. And I hope that this video provided some useful information for you to start thinking about that. And I have the link down below for the YouTube video. It's a free audiobook and it's like 5 hours long. So you can just listen to it while you're doing housework. You can listen to it while you're raking the yard. Be positive. I think we can all find our life purpose starting with a good audiobook. And I recommend this one. So I hope that you found some helpful information in this video, and I hope that there are so many books out there to help with self-discipline. This is just one of them. I plan on listening to more because self-discipline is something that I struggle with. I'm sure all of you struggle with. It's just a daily struggle with self-discipline. Self-discipline is what we need to accomplish what we need to accomplish in life. So I'm going to definitely listen to some more books, read more books, and throw out my ideas about them. And if you liked this video, subscribe, and more positive self-improvement videos will come your way. That's what I'm passionate about, is life improvement, living positively, stay positive, and positive thoughts. I'll probably have some more updates on the yard too. Maybe I'll do a video on before and after for the backyard oasis. I love my chickens, so I want them to run out in the backyard and have their area, but they destroyed it. They destroyed my backyard. So they're happy, they're getting all their bugs, they're free range, but I have no grass. So now I sectioned off part of the yard for them to have, because I still want them to have, like, you know, their area and their bugs. And I live in Florida, so it's sand back there underneath everything, sand. So they like to have their little sand baths and live their happy life. And in turn, I get yummy, yummy eggs. That backyard has been their place, their oasis. And I want it to be my backyard paradise, my backyard paradise. So that is what I'm gonna do. And I am gonna get started. I am just gonna tackle this one micro goal at a time. So you can't tell now, but this whole yard was covered in just like leaves and weeds, and I pulled them out like one by one and put them in piles and bagged them up and took them to the dump. So it's been 2 days of just long hours and listening to my audio program, and I feel so good, so amazing that I'm able to get the work done in the yard and just improve myself at the same time. When I come up with an idea or hear something on the audiobook that really speaks to me, or I need to like jot down like ideas, then I just pull out my notebook, I pause the video, of course, wash my hands with my sanitizer. Got my sanitizer in here in my fanny pack, my little sanitizer bottle, pause the video and write it down. It's been actually pretty efficient. And I feel fantastic. But sorry if I look like this, but you know what? Right now I don't really care. I feel amazing. Hot, sweaty, dirt all over me. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you the yard because it's like I have chickens over there. Where that that coop right there, and I let them out and they destroy my yard, destroy it. I mean, there was like dirt on that patio right there, covered in dirt, rocks. They just throw things everywhere. Nothing's able to grow out here except for weeds and no grass. So I don't know if I'm gonna let them, maybe I'll just make a little corner of the yard over there for them to like just get out. And I like it when they go out and get bugs and are happy and free. But dang it, I want a yard. So as I was going through my audiobook, I, came to the conclusion that I am going to have a yard, and that's going to be one of my macro goals, is to have a backyard oasis. And my micro goals, See, that's what I'm learning in my audiobook, is to just start somewhere, and little bits here and there. I started raking, I started seeing some potential, and before you know it, I have all these big visions of my yard, and I'm like, oh, this is so amazing. So I got to keep up this great feeling and just see the end in sight. So I just wanted to share that little bit with you guys because I'm feeling it right now and I didn't want it to leave. That I have some goals. I wasn't even only thinking about my macro yard goal. I was thinking about macro life goals and life purposes. So that was what I was really learning in this audiobook, and while getting yard work done. So it felt really great. Oh my gosh, I have dirt on my nose. Oh well. Anyway, thanks for listening. I just wanted to share with you guys what I've been up to the last few days and how incredibly efficient and productive it's been, and I feel fantastic. And don't forget to stay hydrated when you're working out in the yard, because especially in Florida, it's so hot. You get to working and you can kind of forget, oh yeah, I need water.